Call for locates before you dig. When they come out and mark the ground, they'll draw a line on the ground. You're supposed to hand dig 2 feet either side of the line. A lot of times we take the backhoe and dig down to get closer so we have less to dig. But if you notice this nightmare of a fitting, there just would have been a single line marking this line. And if you look at it, there's fittings going off in 2 directions, and then this big lump here going up. So how in the world could you avoid hitting this with a backhoe? Even if you just touch this little fitting here, it'd rip it off. So make sure you get your locates, call 811 for locates, and hand dig 2 feet either side of the locate marks until you find the line. There are sometimes the locates aren't right and they're off, so you can end up doing a lot of digging. One customer I had, I went out to dig and the locates weren't done. And I said, I'll come back when they're done. And he said quite emphatically, there is nothing in my yard. And I left and he was quite unhappy. I called for the locates, came back a couple days later, and he was surprised. The street light in front of his house had gone out, and they buried a line through his yard, through the block, through the neighbors, to the next street light to get power for it. And he said, they must have done that while I was at work. I didn't know anything about it. Well, if you hit a line without locates, that's not good. Another thing is, when you call for locates, they locate what are called public utilities, which go from the street up to your meter. If you have a gas grill, outside garage, well line, water line, sewer line, septic, those are called private utilities. You're responsible for marking them yourself. So remember to call 811, and the call is free, but a hospital stay isn't.